This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another tech review. This time we're looking at Amazon's own Echo Flex. So this bad boy has been out for at least a year or so now, and it went on a crazy sale, which is why I finally bought one. I mean, it was £5.99. I mean, that's about the price of a Big Mac meal, so that is a hell of a good bargain for this. I don't know why it's so cheap. I suspect they're going to replace it with something else, because I know some of the extra accessories that come with this, like the motion sensor and the light, the night light, that's just completely sold out. They're not even showing those anymore, so I guess they're clearing stock. But what I want to do is I want to find out for £6, is this good enough to go into a garage? I don't think it's going to be anybody's main Echo, but, you know, sticking it in the garage, leaving it over there, you know, communicating in from the house to the out of the house, turning stuff on remotely. I mean, I guess that was what it's going to be for. Speaker's going to be rubbish, I know that already. But I want to know for you guys, for anybody, because my biggest question was, could you use this in a garage? Let's find out. So I've already taken the plastic cover off here so we can take a close look at the front of the box. We've got a picture of the device there. It looks real small, real compact, probably ideal for a garage or something like that. It's not going to be anybody's main Echo, I can tell you that, but it does look straight up the street for what we need. On the side, we've got some marketing here, making any space a little smarter. And then on the back, we've got more promotional stuff there. It does look tiny, a little bit of an overhang, but, you know, it can't go far wrong. And then on the other side, we've got the information on what's actually there. So this has got a USB-A port, so I guess it's good enough to charge. We'll find out with that. 3.5mm audio out, which is pretty good. I guess that means you can plug it into a pair of speakers and make them smart. It's got Bluetooth, of course, although I don't think you're going to be projecting music from here. Far field voice control, it's got to be important because you don't need to be right next to it to talk to it. And last but not least, it's got that privacy of the microphone on and off button. So there we go. Let's crack it open and let's see what's inside. Boom, cheeky cut. So I do like the Echo things and the Amazon devices because they always make them so super easy to open. So we pull the little tab there and then lift up the top, and there we go. We're met with the product straight away. Not quite as small as I was expecting, actually, but that's actually quite a bit bigger. I was expecting something tiny, but maybe that was really unrealistic of me. So anything else in the box? No, just a bit of cardboard. So we got ourselves the product and the instructions. So let's take a closer look. You know we got to start with the instructions in case you're interested. So here we go. We've got the LED on the top, action button. We've got that, the 3.5 on the side, the speaker, and the USB underneath. To download the app, you plug it in, and then you set it up using the app. Things to try. Connect an optional, connect to a speaker, so it does work. And there's the accessories I was talking about, completely sold out, can't seem to get those anymore. And then we've got the warnings and stuff, we don't want to read that. So last but not least, let's take a look at the product itself. So as I already insinuated, this is way bigger than I was expecting. I mean, I'm not sure that can particularly do it justice on the screen, but it is much wider and thicker than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be really small. So on the front, we've got the LED, we've got the two buttons. They feel like pretty much every other Echo button there is. We've got the speaker there, and on the bottom, we've got the USB-A, which has got to be useful for charging. I mean, I wonder, can it sustain a charge of different devices? I'll play around with it and let you know. We've got the headphone out on that side, nothing on that side, nothing on the top, and then we've got the standard 3-pin there. It is what it says that it is. So is it going to be worth $5.99? I can't see that it's not. But is it suitable for a garage? I'm going to leave the video here, test it, set it all up, and I'll be back and I'll tell you, is it any good? And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. So I've been using the Echo Flex for a few days now. For the time that I spent in the garage trying to clean up it is literally a bomb site in there. And these are literally my honest opinions. Does this suit a garage? Well, the answer is yes and no. Let me explain why. Let's break from the habit and talk about the cons first. So the biggest con, and the first con that's right staring you in the eye, is the absolute size of this beast. Now, it's promoted as being quite a small device, a small Echo device, but if you look at it in terms of plugging directly into a plug, it's so big it overlaps the next socket. This is a 4 extension cable, and ultimately when this bad boy is plugged in, only 3 of them are usable, which for me is just not good enough. It should be more compact, or at least more thin. The next con is a debatable one. It depends on your opinion, and everybody's opinion is slightly different. Now, you know the sound quality on this isn't going to be amazing for a £6. However, I thought it was serviceable, But what I wanted to do is give you an opportunity to decide for yourself. I mean, do you think this is good enough to play music through? Me personally, it's a no, which is why I'm classing it as a little bit of a con. But what I'm going to do is play some music, and you can make up your own mind. Again, for the price, I don't think you can go far wrong. But to put some context on that, that was 100% volume from my iPhone and 75% directly from the device. I mean, listening back to it, it was, well, no bass or anything like that. If you absolutely don't care about the quality of your music, it will be completely serviceable. But for me, if you're going to listen to music through this, is an absolute no. But if you're looking for commands and stuff, it's pretty good. So let me show you that. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could wood?
A woodchuck would chuck about 700 pounds of wood on a good day with the wind at his back.
Absolutely perfect if you're just asking it a few questions here and there. However, the final con, I do need to be honest with you, when I set this bad boy up, when it tried to connect to the Wi-Fi, it actually froze in the app. The app didn't freeze, it just wouldn't show it that it had established a proper connection. So I closed the app and then the connection magically appeared. So it was solvable. I was then able to go and change the network that it was attached to, which was absolutely fine. But what I will say is if you're not comfortable with setting up devices, or you're a little bit, unconfident with technology, the fact that it did crash is a con in my opinion. I've not had that with any other of the A devices or the Echo devices, but this one I did. So take for that what you will. There are, of course, some serious pros for this. I mean, the biggest pro has got to be the price. For £6, this was absolutely outrageously good value for money. However, I think the standard price is £20, so it starts becoming a bit of a question. But for £6, it is an absolute must-buy. The next biggest con, of course, is that this is an Echo device. It does do everything you would expect of an Echo. However, it's not a smart hub, so I don't think you're going to get that for the money. But it does operate as an Echo, so you can ask it all the questions, control your smart home, get to play radio if you want that sort of thing. It does have Bluetooth, and it does have a stereo out, so you could connect it to a good pair of speakers and have the music coming out that way. So that, again, is a plus. The other plus I want to talk about is the USB on the top. It is powerful enough to charge an iPad and an iPhone. Let me show you to prove it. Boom, cheeky cut. Here is the iPhone. Here it is plugged in, and boom. So we plug it in, it will charge. It charges absolutely fine. It's exactly the same for the iPad, but I can't show you that because I'm actually filming on the iPad as we speak. So them's the cons. You've heard the positives as well. So overall, it's time. Let's put a star rating on it. So, for the Echo Flex, I mean, this is a two-sided coin. If you're going to consider the star rating on, if it's £6, if you can get one for £6, it's 5 stars out of 5 stars, must buy, shut up, send your money in, buy one. However, I'm going to try and judge this as the Echo Flex overall. I'm going to have to give this about 4 stars out of 5 stars. I am deducting a point because it froze when trying to connect to the Wi-Fi, and that is an annoyance. It should be absolutely seamless. Amazon should know better. And I know what some of you thinking, oh, Ichiban, it's just your one, it's a one-off and stuff like that. But for me, you get one chance to make an impression, and I'm taking a star off because you didn't do it right. I do feel like I'm being generous with that star rating because I am overlooking that this is a chunky monkey and it is overlapping the additional socket. For me, that's a bit of an annoyance in the garage because the last question I've got to answer is, am I going to use it in the garage? The answer is yes. Yes, I am going to use it in the garage. When I'm in there, I'm going to plug this bad boy in, have access to all the smart devices and things like that, and the intercom. So my girlfriend can talk to me when I'm in the garage. If she needs to, she can just go straight through the intercom system, which of course is really, really good. However, I'm not going to leave it plugged in all the time. One, I am dubious about how well this is going to fare in the winter, when the temperatures drop and things like that. And two, it is annoying that it overlaps this. For me, to use this, I'm going to have to unplug something in the garage because I don't have 2 sockets back to back that are completely empty. So that is an annoyance. But I've given you the pros and cons. It's down for you to decide. With that in mind, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who subscribed to my channel, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you think about pressing that subscribe button. Honestly, 2-second press for you would mean the world to me. I am absolutely determined one day to get a cheeky 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you enjoyed this or found it useful in any way, press the subscribe button. If you liked the video, give it a cheeky thumbs up, which means that more people can see it than the YouTube algorithm says that it was a good video. All I aim to do is make videos that help you make informed choices to save you money, because that's stuff I would want to know when I was buying this. If you've got any questions or comments, post them in the comment section below. I reply to each and every comment, and I love engaging my community. If you've got time to message me, I've got time to reply to you. So post something you know you want to. With that in mind, you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.